The horrendous non-call at the end of the NFC Championship game has created all sorts of avenues unrelated to what we typically hear about when there is a controversial finish to an NFL game. There's been litigation already filed in New Orleans seeking to force Commissioner Roger Goodell to order a do-over of the final minute and 49 seconds of that contest. And even though that's not something that should be taken seriously, here's something that maybe should be taken seriously. A member of Congress, U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond from New Orleans, wants to bring Goodell before the House Judiciary Antitrust Subcommittee to testify about that non-call and surely about other things. And even if it doesn't happen now, because obviously there's plenty of other things going on in Washington that would make this a low priority, as legalized gambling spreads throughout the country, there will eventually be an outcome that forces the NFL to come in and explain why it doesn't do more to improve officiating. And when we look at the NFL's reaction to what's happened in the aftermath of the NFC Championship game, that resistance to making significant changes, you have to wonder at some point, will Congress say, hey, NFL, that's not good enough. You may think it's good enough. We don't think it's good enough because too much money is changing hands based upon the outcomes of these games. So they need to be unaffected by the human error that comes from officiating error. So that is where the NFL needs to be concerned. That is why the NFL needs to take this seriously. Even if it doesn't happen now, if the NFL doesn't improve its officiating, it will happen at some point down the road, either when the outcome of a game is affected or, more importantly, when millions of dollars change hands because a team doesn't cover the spread due to an officiating mistake. That is going to be part of the future of the NFL. Overall, it's good that legalized gambling is spreading because the NFL is going to make a lot more money. But they better spend money on making officiating better, or they're going to have to deal with Congress and other governmental entities.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.